UMAMUSUME derby. Uh,
このティアラ似合ってるでしょ。トレセン学園に合格したお祝いでママにもらったのよ。夏はいいわよね。日が長いからいっぱいトレーニングできるんだもの。お知らせが届いてるわね。忘れずチェックしなさいよ。イベントが始まってるわよ。1番目指して駆け抜けなきゃ。この服にふさわしい結果を残さないとね。それじゃあ今日もしっかり厳しくお願いするわ。これでもあんたのこと少しは頼りにしてるのよ。もうすぐイベントよ。準備はできてるんでしょうね。お知らせが届いてるわね。忘れずチェックしなさいよ。エアグルーヴ先輩ってちょっとおっかないけど、あの隙のなさは憧れるわ。夜はアロマを炊きたいんだけど、ウォッカがやめろって言うのよね。なんか落ち着かねえって。いつでもどこでも相手が誰でも一番でゴールを駆け抜ける。それが私のポリシーよ。本当にあんた変なやつよね。私なんかを支えたいだなんて。
Hello chat, hello, welcome chat, welcome everybody. It is I once again, back at it again with another stream. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. It's him again. Ugh. He didn't stream yesterday, but he streamed today. Ugh, what a magnanimous man. What a generous person. A man of his people, definitely a man of his people. Thank you everybody for coming as always. Hope everyone is having a beautiful, wonderful day. Let me say hi to everybody. Hello Assertive, hello Amir, hello the legendary Lord Elo Raptor. Beautiful, wonderful name. Hello Jefferson, hello Temperance, and hello Forgore. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for coming. Hope everyone's doing beautifully, wonderfully well today. Yes, indeed. Yes, she's in a dress. The dye was scarlet in the room. She is looking rather fine today, as always. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Drama D's, hopefully. Address me. You've been addressed, Mr. Amir. This should be good. Well, I haven't... Well, hopefully, yes. Hopefully, yes. I haven't seen, like, anything... I mean, I've seen, like... a little tiny bit of the drama. But I'm blind for the most of it. So, hopefully, it will be fun to see. Yes, 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 yes. I'm only going to stream on weekends for now. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You know, it's an exception. An exception. An exception. I didn't stream yesterday because I was very, very sleepy. Yesterday I only slept for like what? Oh well, 2 days ago I guess. Slept for like 3 or 4 hours or something. And when it came to actually streaming, to the time to actually stream, I was feeling, I was dying. I was dying. So I decided to postpone the stream for today instead of doing it yesterday. Yes. Because goddamn, my eyes were hurting a lot and I was incredibly sleepy. So I did actually think about streaming still, nonetheless, even though I was actually dying. But I ended up deciding against it, which honestly, a little bit of a better idea. Also, hello Shadow Shinigami, welcome to the stream, man. Hope we're doing great. What is the localization thing about it? Is it related to the gacha game? To gacha? It's related to UMAMUSUME. So I guess, yes, it is related to the gacha game. Recently there has been like a slideshow presentation made by Sai Games talking about the localization of UMAMUSUME or something like that. And we're gonna look into it today. Yes. I thought streaming until 5 AM would be bad. I know. I know. God. But yeah, like yesterday I did think about like sleeping, like taking a quick nap during the day to feel a little bit better, but I ended up not doing it. Yeah, I kind of ruined everything, really. I don't know why I didn't do it. I guess I just got distracted, really. Because of that, yeah, I wasn't feeling too great now, was I? But today I did sleep a lot, or yesterday or something, last night. I did sleep relatively good amount of time. I think like it was like 8 hours or something, probably something like that. Probably need to stream, not stream, probably need to sleep a little bit more, to be honest. But it should be fine. Should be fine. Yeah. Also need to work on videos. I need to make a video about Grandmasters, because I'm sure people would like to know. Surely tomorrow. Surely tomorrow. I didn't even start doing that one, or making that one, but you know, I can do it in like a day or something. Should be a quick video, chat. Should be a quick video. In any case, let me see what I got. Let me see what I got really quick on this auto run. Surely something good. And sometimes I get some pretty damn juicy sparks, but never the right blue spark. Unfortunately, it's quite sad. Quite sad. Wait a second. Let me clean my glasses. Yeah, let me clean my glasses really quick. Man, summer has been rough, chat. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I feel disgusting all the time because I'm sweating. And the summer definitely doesn't help, you know? Summer definitely doesn't help. It's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying, if I'm being honest, chat. I don't particularly like it. Oh, fuck my pen. I don't particularly like it. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. Kind of annoying. Wait, what the fuck? Wait a second. Okay, there we go. Yeah, can't wait for this summer heat to go away. That's for sure. That is for certain. Would be rather nice. Also, it doesn't look like I got anything. Yep, that's annoying. That is annoying. Didn't get anything good. No restraint, no racing stamina. Give me a second, Jeff. Yeah, I'm back. Sorry, my dad just wanted to say something. Did you see the aptitude test drama? No, I didn't even know there was any. Where's your yogurt? You know what? I probably should get some yogurt. Yes, Bro, look at the amount of white. Look at the amount of whites, chat. There's so much white stuff. But alas, is a 1-star guts. So annoying, bro. It's so annoying. It's actually so fucking annoying. And the skills are also kind of nice. Playtime Zone, Savvy, Moxie, Corners, Fast Pace, Focus. And the proficiency is alright. And a bunch of the race sparks. I'm a reroll because whatever. God damn it, man. Another one. Sure, man. Another one to the trash. Is Ricky gonna be a good front to the CM? I'm thinking of investing heavily in her if yes. I mean, Ricky is basically good everywhere if you can increase her aptitudes. You do need to increase that the turf too. Did I? Oh god. Do I have a mosquito in? Give me a second, chat. Let me turn on the lights. I feel like I saw something flying around. Man, I swear, chat, this fucking summer. Yeah, I don't see anything. Yeah, I didn't see anything, so maybe it was just my imagination. Hopefully. It's really annoying. Really annoying. Anyway. But yeah, Ricky is pretty good like everywhere. The issue is needing to increase her aptitude to A rank, her turf aptitude to A rank. So you can definitely use her. However, I don't recommend using her as a front runner. Usually pace is better for Commander Ricky, because since she needs so many skills, so many green skills, she won't have as many speed skills as the other front runners. So taking the lead, not the skill, actually getting the lead, the first place will be a little bit harder for her. But she can definitely work as a front runner, but I think pace chaser is a little bit better. Yeah. Rank 21 in the leaderboards. Rank 21. The one, how another one star gets, it's how it goes, man. Just how it goes. Unfortunately. Really. Also, I need I need to get A ranks. Or at least B ranks. Rank 21, you say? Docile? Oh wait, this is you actually. Oh damn, that's pretty sick. That's pretty sick. Ugh, Fukitaru user. Ugh, disgusting. Gross. I spit on you. He's already getting sucked. I did. Honestly, I wish I was. I wish I was. Also, hello, my ever. Welcome to the stream. I hope we're doing beautifully well. Thank you so much for coming, man. I really appreciate it. As always, also hello, Hydroplane. Thank you also for coming. Hope we're doing wonderfully. Yes, indeed. Hope everyone's feeling bonita today, chat. Hope everyone's feeling beautiful. Surely. But nonetheless, let me set up another. I guess here. Why not? Let me set up another auto run. How many more borders do I have left? 2. Okay, surely this one, right? Surely this one. What? Didn't get selected? Yeah. Oh, well, missing 1 stamina. It is what it is. Surely this one, right, Chad? Surely this one. Please, just give me the goddamn stamina sparks. I'm begging. Mine is better anyway. A better front runner, yeah, definitely. She is quite good. And easier to build because she doesn't need to increase her turf aptitude. So yeah, I definitely recommend going with Marzensky instead of Kopandoriki if you can anyway. Yeah. Kobanariki is very good though. And honestly, I kind of want to run Kobanariki, but it would be so much work. So I'm just gonna go for Daiwa, like I usually do anyway. There's a big Grand Glue is crazy in the Grand Glue. Oh, following the big Grand Glue. I mean, she is pretty good. You know, she is pretty good. I mean, she doesn't work everywhere. Only like a few, some characters can use her. It's a little bit situational, but she's definitely quite useful still. Yes. High roll 70, plus 77. SP and Super Lucky 7 for more points, but never hits. Yeah, getting Super Lucky 7 is legitimately kind of hard. It's kind of funny. It's not even a good skill, but whatever. Also, hello, Violin. Drama TLDR. Well, the TLDR is Psy Games released a slideshow presentation talking about the localization for UMAMUSUME, and people are mad about it. About the decisions that have been made. That's about it. We still need to look through it. Have I done my dailies? I indeed have. I indeed have done my dailies. I believe. Let me just check my club really quick. Very nice, very nice. Let me just donate to my wonderful people. And let me request some sprint shoes. My stomach kinda hurts for no reason. Damn, our rank is increasing, chat. I was getting a little bit worried because it was going down over time. Oh my god, 69, very nice. It was going down over time. And we were pretty damn close to 2,000, but now we're at 16, basically 1,700, which is quite nice. It's nice. Has anyone been slacking, chat? Has anyone? Ooh, 2 people have not been playing for the past 11 and 13 days. Mr. Gemini and Mr. Binted. However, they are in luck because it's the 18th of August, so banning them now would actually do more harm than good. So we will be keeping them. Well, we will be keeping them for now until the end of the month. But if by then they do not come back to the club, they will be banned from the club. I'm sorry to tell them, but them's the rules. Damn the rules. Let's go about translation. He doesn't even know how to read. You know, a little bit. Can you kick the slacker and invite me to the club? No, my bear. You're also banned from the club. I'm sorry. You know, you've been slacking too much. You know, you've been hacking too much. I've heard you've been using the cheat mod. Surely, you've been getting the perfect runs, and because of that, you know, you can't be in the club anymore. Nope. Them's the rules. No cheaters. Ignore the Hachimi in chat. Yes. Have you guys seen super out of... So it doesn't even have anything to do with what we were talking about. I was watching anime before stream, right? And I was watching... I don't even know what's even called. Basically, it's about this woman that was betrayed by the prince that she was engaged to, and now she wants to destroy the kingdom of that prince because the prince is like a huge dipshit. I think her name is like Elizabeth something. Holy, the newest episode. Well, let me just check the name of the anime actually. Give me a second. It's called The Livid Lady's Guide to Getting Even. Something like that. Yeah. The newest episode was crazy. Girl just killed everyone. Like, goddamn. She kind of a psycho, Josh. She kind of a psychopath. I'm not gonna lie. Also, hello, Blue Thunder. Welcome to the stream. We're doing beautifully, wonderfully well. And thank you for coming as always. Yes, we do have some drama, which we will be getting into right now. Let me get chat really quick. Let me get chat really quick. Anyone watch it yet? It's pretty good, man. It's pretty good. Sorry for the minor spoilers, I guess. But yeah, crazy episode. Crazy episode. Definitely recommend watching. In any case, chat. Actually, let me press the recording button. Yeah, a little bit of spoilers. I'm sorry. You know, people die, I guess. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I'm not gonna tell you who, where, or why. You know, just some death, just casual killing. Yeah. In any case, chat. So, I've been noticing on Twitter for the past few days that people have been mentioning this slideshow made by Cygames Inc. about the localization. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Which, funnily enough, has a lot more views. Oh, wait a second. Oh, it's gone now. Wait, let me go back. Yeah, there we go. It has way more views than anything else by Cygames. It's kind of funny to see. So people really paid attention to this one. And we will be looking through it today. It's apparently about the localization. We can't see the rest of the title. Oh, creative approaches to localizing the dialects and unique speech of UMAMUSUME Pretty Derby characters in English. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure a lot of the jokes and the stuff that they say has like a lot of references to like the actual horse and whatnot in Japanese culture or whatever. So it's probably a little bit complicated to actually translate them to actual English and make the Western audience actually understand it. And from what I've seen on Twitter, a lot of people did not like the decisions, chat. A lot of people were very, very mad about this presentation. And because of that, I was a little bit curious to check it out. So we'll be looking through it on stream today. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I really wonder what was so bad about this. I mean, I'm sure people have. I'm sure some people have some actual legit concerns or complaints about it. But honestly, if I'm being real, the majority of the people complaining about this are probably not right and just being a little bit silly, right? Surely they're being a little bit silly. I even noticed a tweet from Radnu recently talking about it, and he like quote retweeted a different tweet. And that different tweet, yeah, like dude was being a little bit dumb, if I'm being honest, and Radnu was completely right. So that just kind of tells me that the complaints from people are not that great. But we'll see. We'll see, of course. We'll see. The hell is Sedek? I don't know what Sedek is. Joel, yes. This is interesting to me. Yeah, this should be pretty interesting. This Cygames, the one that changes Christmas to holidays all the time. I mean, I'm sure they have some, like, an actual good reason to do so. You know, surely. You're mad? Yeah, maybe. I don't speak Japanese. I do. I get why they don't like it. Yeah, I'm sure it makes some sense, but even if it does make sense, they might still be wrong. You know, I'm sure, like, even myself sometimes, whenever I see some translations, heck, I have so many issues with the 100 Girlfriends localization, like on the subs, because a lot of the times the subtitles for 100 Girlfriends it's quite a bit different. They definitely take quite a few liberties with the subtitles, with the translations. It's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie, but I kind of get some of them, but some others is like you know, yeah. It says Christmas still. Again, I'm sure they have some reason that doesn't make sense to change it to holidays instead of Christmas. Because, you know, heck, one of those reasons might straight up be religion. Because in Japan, the majority of the population, if not like everybody, basically, they all celebrate Christmas, so they don't need to change it to holidays. But in the Western side, a lot of people don't actually celebrate Christmas, so they translate it, not translate, they change it to holidays. Heck, I even remember one teacher when I was still in school a decade ago saying Happy Holidays instead of saying Merry Christmas, because He was thinking about the people that don't celebrate Christmas around here. So, you know, they want to be a little bit more inclusive. And now, if that's wrong or right, well, that just kind of depends from person to person, for each person's opinion. But in Cygames' mind, being more inclusive is the correct approach to it. Yeah, KFC, so true. And when the world celebrates Christmas, yeah. When Santa himself shows up, like that one Brisbane event, I mean, yeah. Yeah. Even if it is still like Santa Claus, you know, they still want to say happy holidays because that still includes Christmas, you know. There are Christmas holidays and New Year holidays. So saying holidays includes both things. It makes it easier to include everybody in that situation. Yeah. Trivial things, it is very trivial. Yes, it is very trivial. But I'm just trying to explain why it's being done and giving some perspective. Yeah. In any case, let's this has a lot of slideshows, if I remember correctly. It has like 40 something. It doesn't show here. Oh yeah, there you go. 42 slideshows, which is quite a bit. Quite a bit. But in any case, let's look into it. Localization translation and localization coordinator. So we have Allison Ottrell, okay, and Ryohei Morita. I'm guessing a Japanese and American person. Joined Cygames 2022 after building. Can you guys see this? Can I change Jet's position? It's fine. You guys don't need to know about this. I'll read it. Building experience in titles such as World Flippers, Allison now works as part of the English translation team. UMAMUSUME Derby. Her translations include many dialect speaking characters as well as English subtitles for the anime. Oh, she also worked on the anime. Okay, that's interesting. And Ryohei Morita joined in 2023. Has served as one of the localization coordinator for the English version of UMAMUSUME Derby since 2024. I'm guessing this is for the anime and not the actual game. His responsibilities include managing the game's translation and localization, including the in-game text and assets, as well as press releases and social media content. Okay, nice. Interesting. What do I say? All the trivial things are relevant. That wouldn't be localizing because Christmas is a thing in America. What do you mean it wouldn't be localizing? No, changing the language, one language to another language is the process of localization. I'm not sure what you mean by not being localized. I guess you're saying, oh, because they say Christmas, it's not exactly localizing. No, I'll still say it is. I'll still say it is, even though it is like the same language. I guess localizing isn't exactly changing the language, but maybe make it. What is localization? What does it mean to localize something? Wait a second. What is the definition of localization? Is the process of adapting a product. Oh, there you go, chat. It's adapting a product. So, making a product made for a certain people into a product that can be consumed by different people. Yeah, there you go. Doesn't exactly need to be about language. It's just the nature of the said product. There you go. Yes. No, it's for the game. Then why 2024? I mean, the game does have some English text, I guess. So maybe that's why. Maybe that was his job. What if I live in the Arctic where beaches don't exist? I am offended with girls in bikinis because it's not inclusive. We tend to not worry about that one. Yeah. They keep trying to Gen Z everything. But because here is digital as well. like it personally. It's kind of funny. It kind of fits, low-key kind of fits. Forcing everyone to use your pronouns, kinda, yeah, kinda. So literally translated, keeping its intent. Yeah, basically. But at the same time, it should also be easily consumed by the other the by those different group of people. Yeah, something like that. The meaning in another way. Yeah, kinda. But mainly the main intent of localizing something is to try to keep the same meaning while at the same time making it consumable for those people. Yeah. Anti-nouns the same. Localize is more in translating to fit the local straight translation. It's just one-to-one for word. Yeah. Wait, Beer Fest was dope. What the hell is a Beer Fest? I don't know what the Beer Fest is. Yeah. It would be funny if the Merry Christmas catchphrase got localized also. Ooh, wait, what is the catchphrase? It's just people trying to stop what happened to other games, and I'm in for it. I haven't really seen too much about it. I'm not gonna lie. I've just seen a few people complain about it. About this, I mean. Yeah. We just want a direct translation. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people would want that. And I'm sure. Would it be better? But you need to understand something, chap. Cygames is a company, you know? And as such, they need to think in a very different way. They can't think as an individual, they need to think as a company. And a company needs to avoid risks. And because of that, they can't really just conform to an individual's point of view. They need to sacrifice quite a few things, like individuality, for example. And because of that, they can't exactly just do whatever they want. Yeah, they can't just make happy. They can't make everybody happy. Well, they do try to, but they can't just make this group of people happy. The group of people that want the literal translation, you know? Yeah. Because, for example, let's imagine that a joke is being done, and that joke is a very Japanese joke, and it can't really translate very well to English. You know, so the joke, if it is being like translated one-to-one into English, would be lost in translation, and it wouldn't really make much sense in English. Now, there's the one group of people that would appreciate the literal translation because they maybe know some Japanese or would like to look into the joke in Japanese, and then they would actually understand the joke. Those people would like the one-to-one translation, but there's the other group of people that would instead prefer an adapted joke, a joke that's actually understandable in English, while keeping some of the original joke in it, but not completely. It wouldn't exactly be a one-to-one translation, but it would keep some of the essence of it, you know? Wow, now that version probably wouldn't make happy the people that like the one-to-one translation, because those people really want the one-to-one translation. But it would make the other group of people that just want to understand what's happening happier, you know? So it's kind of hard to juggle both things. We can't always go for the one-to-one translation. However, sometimes, let's be real, what is even the point of not going for the one-to-one translation if it makes complete sense? But whatever. It happens so much. But, Curious is saying, all I'm saying is direct translation often loses nuance instead of changes them. Yeah, but localizers have committed to sin of bad localization far too many times. Yeah, a lot of the time, like, don't get me wrong, chat. It does happen a lot where localizers should go for the one-to-one. And for some reason they don't. And it doesn't make any sense. Going for the one-to-one legit would be perfect, would not lose anything. And for some reason, sometimes when they should do that, they don't. Which is very weird, but alas, you know, alas. You copy my example, bro? Did I? I don't know. These cases are fine. Some things can't be translated directly. Yeah, definitely. Also, sorry for the notification sound. Let me turn on. Do not disturb. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Can we have UMAMUSUME Heart Gold and Soul Silver as literal translations also would be localized? That is kind of funny. That's pretty funny. Would be interesting to have something like that, actually. And make some translator notes on the subtitles. Ideally, you don't want translation notes because it's more reading that you have to do. You know, for the casual viewer, which is the huge majority, they don't exactly want to read more than they have to. Yeah. I fail to see the issue of this. There isn't any issue. To be honest, we haven't seen any issue. We are on the third slide. We're on the third slide. I'm just trying to explain something. There really isn't any issue in particular. I was saying skip the toilet to be relatable. I'm convinced. It would be quite something, wouldn't it? It would be quite something. Again, 1-to-1 Japanese to end, bro. You can sometimes. Sometimes you can. You know, there are some situations where you can. It's learning a lazy ass about so true. Literally, what Zarek said, by the way, almost all 1-to-1 translated loses all new ones. Now, you can sometimes do it. Like, a phrase like, watashi wa pen desu. You can't just literally translate that. There isn't anything else. It's just, I'm a pen. You know, you can translate some stuff. Let's not fucking fool ourselves into thinking that some things cannot be 1-to-1 translated. Simple phrases, simple sentences can be translated. There are situations. It's not an almost never. I would say a good portion of things can be 1-to-1 translated. It's not the majority, but there is a good chunk of it. Again, kick localizers out of here and send us shadow realm. Some of them, but no, I'm not saying that the solution is 1-to-1 translation. I'm not saying that. I'm saying some situations you can definitely do 1-to-1 translation. Just play JP. Actually, true. You know, anime fans read subtext and watch the show simultaneously. Yeah, but ideally you don't want more reading with like notes and whatnot. Don't get the issue. I mean, there isn't any issue so far. Heavily context-based, that phrase can completely change meaning depending on a phrase completely on what is before and after. But the phrase is, but that's an irrelevant point. Curious, the phrase is only "watashi wa pen desu." It's irrelevant to say. There's no point in saying it changes if there's something before or after. Of course, it does. The phrase I'm saying is just "watashi wa pen desu," which is a very fun phrase. Yeah, so there's no point in saying, of course it does change if there's something before or after, but there isn't anything before or after in this situation that I'm saying. So that's a mute point. Can't play JP, needs VPN, kinda. Legit how they start those rents are gonna try to. In fact, Uma, we gotta get them. Maybe. Yeah, guys, I finally caught up to the chat. Jesus Christ. Let's move on to the next slide, or to this one. We translate and localize the dialogue and text of the Japanese game into the target language. Yes. IgorAkou, yes. Oh god. Can you name to me a single time where the phrase exists without any context attached to it, see in action, or any other sentence? And fucking... Fuck, did I just... There might... Fucking Christ, man. Wait a second, chat. I'm pretty sure I've been seeing something fly around here. Oh. Okay, wait a second, chat. Yeah. Wait a second, chat. I'll be... Okay. Yeah, there's a mosquito in here. Wait a second, chat. I'll be right back. Let me get something. You know, let me get something, chat. Yeah, let me get something. I'll be right back, chat. I don't have my racket with me, so let me get it. Someone asked for it, you know. So give me a second, chat. Come back, chat. I'm back. I actually killed the mosquito. Was nice and easy. Nice and easy. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm back. The mosquito was actually just laying, just chilling on the wall, and I killed him. It was very easy, very chillax, very chillax. Anyway, curious. Going back to your request, I guess. Like, come on, it's not that difficult to find situations where you can just translate one-to-one. Even a phrase like, I mean, I don't know how to say this in Japanese, but the kingdom has been attacked by the Empire of Snezhnaya. So we must kill all of them or else we die. Something like that can be translated one-to-one. Like, come on, let's not fool ourselves into thinking there's basically never a situation where you can't. You can. Let's see, bro comes back with the yogurt. I actually didn't. I didn't. My stomach kind of hurts. I'm being a little bit nauseous, so I don't want a yogurt right now. Maybe some water, though. Maybe I should get some water. It does fit the context. Usually, I noticed. I don't know, man. I agree it's dumb, but how is it a big deal when Japan actually celebrates it as a culture holidays and not really? Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. The Christmas thing, I also think it's a little bit dumb, you know? It is a little bit silly, but I get it. I get where they're coming from. You know, I don't exactly agree with it. I'm just trying to give some perspective. Yes, some perspective. But I don't exactly like it either. I wish it was just Merry Christmas. Yeah. You know what? Maybe I should get some water. Let me get some water, chat. You know, let me some water. Yeah. Just Snezhnaya is a place in Genshin Impact. Again, give me a second, chat. I'm back, chat. I'm back. Sorry for the wait. Sorry for all the stall. You know, it's an interesting stream so far. Let me drink some water. This water is not cold enough. And sad. Sorry for the bump on the microphone. It's not relatable, bro. I don't celebrate that religion. You should. You should. I think it's a necessary change. Yeah, I also kind of think it's a necessary. It also celebrates Xmas, but they just celebrate it because it influences around left by invaders, not as a religion thing. Interesting. Really starting to. I'm just too lazy to change it, really, and I don't have one for a BRIP. No, let's just establish that a far more prioritized equivalent in a meeting than I value in work. Yeah, definitely. Yes, like definitely curious. You should go for meaning most of the time. 100%. But at the same time, there can be situations where you can still maintain the meaning while also translating, like, pretty much one-to-one. Yeah. Problem in Refantasio, I have... Wait, what problem? The translation things? That's looking pretty good. Oh, that looks really nice. I actually like her a lot. If I played the Genshin, I probably would pull for her. Yeah, that Tsaritsa. Oh, goddamn it, that Tsaritsa chat. Anyway, moving on. You were good. Here's a gift. Okay, like I can't read this. What is localization, chat? What is localization? Let me. Oh god, wait. Oh no. There we go. Ugh. Let me see if we can translate this really quick. I wish I liked Iced Tea, chat. I don't like Iced Tea. You are excellent. This is a gift. Wow, this is the one-to-one translate. How do I read this? Where is it? This one. You were good. Here's a gift. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I can't exactly read this. Someone's been good this year. Here's a present for you. And the literal translation from Guguru would be... Been a good boy, here's a present from me. Interesting. Yeah, I would say they did a good job. Yeah, I would say they did a good job. This is a nice translation. This is a good one. Yeah, why not? Yeah, why not, right? Why not? What is localization? Emotion, dialect, speech quirks. While translation conveys information to target language, localization reproduces the essence of the character as well. That is very true, chat. That is why, for example, Curious was mentioning how he really values keeping the meaning behind the words instead of only going for the actual one-to-one translation. Let me drink some water. Delicious. Not delicious water. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of shit water. But yeah, we do indeed need to keep like a character's personality inside the translation. That's why a lot of the times in anime and whatnot, they end up translating like Kyoto dialect or Osaka dialect into like, how do I explain this? I think this happens more with the Osaka one. They make it sound like Texas dialect or like cowboy dialect or something like that. I don't know how to explain it. Surely you guys know what I mean. Surely. But yeah, they kind of make it sound like an equivalent to one of the American ones, which is kind of funny to see. Yeah. Wait, what did I say? Oguri Alt is her running around the Christmas tree, and the old name is Japan's version is Christmas Eve Miracle Run. Just so explicit. I mean, her name is just Oguri Cap. X Oguri is like a community. Yeah, definitely. Did her name Oguri to Hoguri? Oguri? Wait, why the H? To chocolate. Oh no. Oh, because of holidays. Southern. Yeah, Southern. Good luck translating the dialogue of Chuni. You know what? Yeah, kind of rough. Does changing Oguri Cap's name change anything in life? You're still wait, what? You're still miserable? Well, maybe. You know, some stuff. Fine. The session content. Our creative approach to dialect and speech quirks. How to create a recognizable and recognizability and authenticity, and the quality assurance with varied speech styles. Okay, so this is what they're going to be talking about, I'm guessing. And the agenda will be creating recognizability, localization through sonic similarities, and the word choice. What the hell is sonic similarities? Creating authenticity, character voice consistency, and the summary and closing remarks. Okay. So hopes of fans around the world. So global tomorrow. Oh my god, chat! It's gonna tomorrow is gonna come out the global version. I can't believe it. I really hope this is worth the wait. I want this game to be good so bad. I want to enjoy the story and not have another situation where the translation is so bad it causes me to dissociate while reading the story. Well, I've been waiting years after year hoping that this game would one day come to global, and now it's on Steam too. Oh my goodness, chat, amazing. Really looking forward to it. Gold Chip McQueen, finally you will be mine. Damn, they've been paying attention, chat. They've been paying attention. Y'all keep saying this game would never get a global release. What the fuck? But I never lost hope. What the fuck? Wait a second. They know. They actually know what people have been saying? Interesting. So this tells me that they surely they know how upset people have been because of Princess Connect then. Right? Surely they know how upset people are because of Princess Connect Grandmasters, an April Fool's game that never came out. Right? Very interesting. Very interesting. Either alt accounts? Well, perhaps. Oh my god, it's actually happening. I think I'm gonna cry. Same. And this one, you guys can't see it. Let me change the chat a little bit. There you go, chat. There you go. Come on, release global already. I want to understand the Mambo meme. Bro, they even know the memes, chat. They even know the memes. It's an interesting situation. Let me drink some water. God, this water is disgusting. I bet it's tap water. God damn it. It was on the fridge, in the fridge. They'll release Princess Connect for global. It would be nice, kinda. If they're gonna cry, they're gonna need globalization. They need therapy, bro. Do they? I mean, not. Surely not. Surely they're right. You know, surely they are right. Yeah. Creating recognizability. That is a word. That's a very interesting word. Damn, this slide looks nice, Chad. This is a nice looking slide. Nice background with blur. You know, the center thing has a nice pattern in it. A little bit of a shadow over there, you know. A slight shadow. You know, with the side game thingy at the bottom. It's a nice looking slide. Wow, good design, Chad. Good UI. Wow. Moving on. The problem with substituting dialects. Yeah, like it's very, very complicated. Because, you know, you can do this for English. Like I was talking about a little bit ago, translating the Osaka dialect into like a southern, yeah, they even mentioned over here into a southern dialect, but you can't do that for a language like Portuguese, for example. Also, hello, welcome to the stream. We're currently checking the localization presentation made by Cygames. But yeah, you can't really do that for well, nah, you actually, you probably can. If I'm being honest, you probably can. I think there are some words that could be used. I'm not, even though I am Portuguese, I'm not sure what those words would be, but I feel like I've heard something. Yeah, so it should be possible, but it is always kind of complicated. Yeah. Really prefer Cygames' approach to dialects here. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Yeah, I do personally think it's a good idea. New summer unit. Is this what I think it is? Is it opening? Oh, yes, it is. We've already seen this last stream. Yeah, we've seen this last stream. Yeah, it does. Jesus Christ, man. It, God damn. Ronaldo, so true. God damn, it looks... I busted in it right now, to be honest, you know? My pants are creamed. Yep. Very true, chat, very true. Anyway. But yeah, curious, I also agree. I do think that this is a relatively good approach. Yeah, the Kansai dialects, not Osaka. I think sometimes they do for the Osaka one. I think. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe they don't. I could be wrong about that. Yeah. Not seen this. Yeah, we saw this on the last stream. I guess you weren't around. Yeah, I guess you weren't around because you were watching Gacha Story. Instead of watching stream. Honestly. And you miss this kind of stuff, man. Shame on you. Shame on you. I'm kidding, by the way. In any case, moving on here. The traditional approach, the Kansai dialect is often localized into an American Southern dialect. Howdy y'all, I mean, from Tamamu Kuroso. Yeah, it makes total sense. Honestly, I think it fits. The problem with the approach UMAMUSUME, as the cast includes characters from both Kansai and American South, giving... There's another one flying around. There's another fucker flying around, chat. God, it's so annoying. Why do I have to deal with this? I fucking hate summer so much. This is why I always have my room closed off without anything open. But sometimes people open the door and leave it open for like a little bit. And that's enough to make something fly in. God, it's so annoying. Oh, it actually is because of Tyke. Thank you, Tyfe Lily or something. Thank you, Lily, for following the Twitch channel. Really appreciate it. Why isn't the notification playing? That is... Oh. Because it's not even on screen. There you go. Thank you for following the Twitch channel. Really appreciate it, though. Really appreciate it. Oh, it's a bot. Oh well. Ban, I guess. Anyway, give me a second, chat. Let me get the racket again. You know, let me get the thing again. Cygames localization team is always working on JP with JP teams. And it means JP side approves this. Yeah, probably. It's very much overblown. Yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah, it was a bot. I banned him. Is it still showing? No. Anyway, I'll be right back, chat. Let me get the racket again. Give me a second. Okay, anyway, I'm back. I couldn't find the mosquito this time. However, I have my electric racket in hand. So if it shows up in front of me, bro is gonna die. Let me just put this cup over here. There you go. So yeah, if he shows up in front of me, Jai is gonna die. Jai is gonna die. Yeah. Is nowhere near this level bad. What is this? Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, like this one is just ridiculous. Getting sucked by females right now. I wish I was, bro. I wish I was. You guys are saying, do the people complain about localization even speak Japanese? Surely they do, right? Surely they do. Every time them know it's someone speaks Japanese. Left wing, right wing. I have no idea about that one. You would have to know the language and culture. Yeah, definitely. Regional dialect is often lost in translation. Yeah, you can't really translate that one, I feel. Unless, like, it's... I mean, you can kind of do, like, formal speech, you know? That's about it. But other than that, I don't exactly know what else you could do. Anyway, what are they saying over here, chat? As the cast includes characters from both Kansai and American South, giving them both the same dialect would disrupt the worldview. Yeah, that's definitely true. That does definitely complicate things a little bit. Did I? So what's the? I thought something. Shut up. It showed up. Okay. Kansai-yang. Oh. The slideshow is the same. The only difference is the thing over here. Oh, it's supposed to be a joke. This slide is supposed to be a joke. You can't even see it. And in this in itself is a translation issue. But she's basically saying, I'm from Kansai. Like, hey, I'm from Kansai, man, or something like that, you know? Yeah, and not from Southern America, because, you know, they're not the same. They're different. Yeah, something like that. It's kind of a funny one. What did I say? It is Igor. I have been in these trenches for 10 years. It's generally a political thing for Americans. Really? I don't know, man. I always feel like I don't know, right? I don't know. But seeing this and correlating it to politics always sounds a little bit unrealistic. It doesn't sound right, you know. It doesn't sound right, but I don't know. The thing I don't agree with this localization is note about the gyarus. Okay. Everybody knows what gyarus is these days. I wonder, do they really? I would think kinda, but at the same time, I'm not too sure. It's very good, to be honest. They turned the volume up way too high for Helios, and Gold City is perfect. Gold City is perfect, I mean. Okay. And Taiki trying to bomb my country for oil. I'm offended. So true. What is this auto translation thing going on in chat? Auto translate. Oh. But you've only noticed that now? Well, at least for me, that's been a thing for the YouTube chat for a while. However, I never see it because I use this thing, and this is not YouTube. So I don't see the YouTube translation thing. So for me, it's whatever. Yeah. I do see it. I mean, I see it sometimes when I see the YouTube. I thought of Gyarus, it was 10 blonde and like aggressive. They're not exactly aggressive, but just energetic and very outward, extroverted people, I guess. Whatever. Yeah. You've seen this Grand Blue? It's a bonus pose. I've not seen this one, no. Looks nice. It's okay. This one is okay. It's not too bad. Not too bad. what to say about Helios except for the fact that she uses post-2020 slang. If say English slang is just a correct decision. Yeah, I think it would make sense. Yeah, I think it makes sense. But we'll get into that when we reach it. We'll get into that when we reach it. Yes. And ever since it appeared, I just didn't bring it up. Okay. Everyone's saying Valley Girl is more valid for some reason as something. I don't know. Like, for me, Valley Girl is just speaking with that specific accent and also being extroverted, you know, like normies really. Don't really know too much about it outside of that, and I think most people also think it's just that anyway. Localization through sonic similarities. What does that even mean? And word choice, I mean. Recreating dialects through sonic similarities. Oh my god, special weakness. Challenge 1. Sonic similarities. Challenge 1. We needed a way to convey the differences in character speech through text alone. And challenge 2. Relying on existing English dialects, American Southern, etc., leads to issues distinguishing characters from each other. That is very true. That is very true. Solution. We established rules to replicate the rhythm, speed, and phonetics of the original dialect using non-standard English spelling. Okay, interesting. What did I say? Damn, should I play Gorilla? Well, I mean, you can definitely try. It's a little bit of a old game, very old game at this point, so don't expect to be easy to get into. Slang dates the translation, and Valley Girl doesn't date. Yeah, there's. I think dating the translation is kind of a whatever point, to be perfectly honest, because you know it is a product of its time, so it makes sense that they are using language of its time. So the dates argument, the translation argument is not exactly a good one in my opinion. Yeah. The girl to be is just Paris Hilton, literally. No one likes Paris Hilton. I don't actually know who that is, but I've heard about her. Yeah. Turned my horse girls into blue hedgehogs? Apparently so. A reminder that Gyaru is a Japanese girl trying to be against the normal beauty standards in Japan, and they took a lot of inspiration from black people in America for Gyaru, literally how Gyaru started. About sound, yeah, probably. It's on Steam? Yeah, it is on Steam. Grand Blue Fantasy. Yeah, I think it did get a lot of inspiration from American stuff, probably. Yeah. But again, like, Daitoku Helios, yes, she's a Gyaru, but she's not just a Gyaru, you know? She speaks and says specific things in specific ways, so we need to adapt those ways into a digestible product, I guess. I don't know what other word I would say I could use for this. So, you know, she's not just a Gyaru. We can't just use that aspect of her as a way to translate everything that she does or says. Yeah. In any case, Tom was saying something in Japanese. Wait. It's nani. Yeah. Sonic similarities. Whatever the hell she's saying. Plain translation. Okay, there we go, chat. We have the one-to-one translation. Beautiful. We don't even need to use Google. What are you talking about? This isn't the time to be having fun. And Cygames translation. What are ya talking about? This isn't, this with the D, the time to be having fun. Having fun. Yeah, this makes sense. Because, you know, it reflects her personality. She doesn't like talk in standard Japanese. So translating it this way instead of going for the 1-to-1 definitely makes a lot of sense. Yeah, and I don't think this isn't like Southern, right? I don't think this is Southern. But still, nonetheless, reading it this way really makes me understand the type of person or character that she is. And it makes a lot of sense, to be honest. It was a very, very good idea to do it this way. And I don't see Taiki Shuttle talking this way, I think. Yeah, I don't see Taiki Shuttle. Well, I mean, I don't exactly see Taiki Shuttle talking this way. But I guess she could. But, Drawl would be written completely different. Okay. I hate kanji, bro. Same. It has the most fun weapon system in gacha space that I'm surprised nobody tried to... Really? That's interesting. I had no idea about that, Bruce. That's pretty cool. And Yukino Bijin, I have no idea. Is she a Gyaru? I didn't know Yukino Bijin was a Gyaru. I thought those... why... What the... Makes sense, yeah. Southern use y'all. Moving on. We read the English translation out loud in the same rhythm and the speed as the original dialect to see how the English changes. Using non-standard spelling, we recreate said changes. Yeah. We recognize ability through spelling that conveys the character's unique speech. Yeah, very true. They missed a period over here. There's no period. Quality issues. Recreating dialects through word choice. Challenge. Sound alone is not enough to convey the depth or charm of a character. Very true. That's very true. Solution. After researching a character's history, personality, and culture background, we consider how that would influence their lexicon. What is lexicon? We have Yukino Bijin talking to Karen-chan. What is lexicon? I don't know what that is, actually. So the plain text or plain translation would be, okay, oh, I'm in trouble now. However, the Cygames translation is, oh, okie dokie. Okay. I'm in the soup. Why is she saying I'm in the soup? I mean, it's definitely an interesting one. I'm thinking. But it definitely does keep the meaning behind it, because it does... what's the word? It does convey the same meaning, that she is in trouble. And being said this way also does convey part of her personality. Yeah, I actually get it. It actually makes complete sense. Yeah. Yeah, actually does make quite a bit of sense. Huh. However, I will say, I don't think keeping the original one would be a problem, you know? I think going with Okie Dokie and keeping the I'm in trouble now would also work pretty well. But this version is still quite good in my opinion. Yeah. What did I say? Bijin is the one that creates a lot of discourse. I can see why. And I'm going to defend this one to the other. If he means I'm in hot water. Yeah. Bigger speech. The characterization in UMAMUSUME is that she is such a country girl that she talks Japanese that 80% of the time cast doesn't understand. Yeah. Makes total and complete sense then. If that's her actual personality, if that's how she's supposed to be, this translation actually makes complete sense then. It's old-fashioned British, I think. Oh, even better. Damn, this is perfect then. This is actually insanely good. As I'm still the thing correctly because she is incomprehensible to most UMAMUSUME. Okay. She drinks the soup. So true. This makes sense though. Yeah, this makes sense. Well, it would be a problem because you understand her. That is the point. And most people do not understand. Yeah. I didn't know that Yukino Bijin was supposed to be that kind of character, but now that I do, this translation makes perfect sense. I didn't know her, and that was the problem. People don't know Yukino Bijin, basically. That's why they have a problem with this translation. Yeah, but this perfectly characterizes the type of character that she is supposed to be. If she wasn't supposed to be this kind of character, yes, like you wouldn't go for this translation, obviously. The point is that to make her harder to... Yeah. Also, hello, my Galaxy, welcome. We're doing great, man. Chat on YouTube and Twitch with the formalities out the way. Igor, do you have an ETA for Pokemon? Well, it's after this. We are halfway through. I would say like another hour. Super Drinker a little bit. Wait, where is it? Oh, it showed up. God damn it. The mosquito showed up for a little bit and then it disappeared. Give me a second, chat. Let me turn on the light. Wait. I got it. Beautiful, chat. Beautiful. I got it in the dark, chat. I got it in the dark. Oh, bro is literally using Ultra Ink Stick. I can't believe it. Can't believe it. He's so good, chat. The mosquito killer. The mosquito destroyer. Can you believe him, chat? He's amazing. 8 more hours, maybe. I would say like another hour at most. Yeah. Because chat, give me a second. Let me just give this the rackets to another person because they might need it. They might need it. Give me a second, chat. Yeah, I'm back, chat. I'm back. Oh, also, speaking of Pokemon, I was playing a little bit off stream and I was able to finish the cave. And the guy that I needed to deliver the letter, I don't know how I forgot who he was. With that said, I forgot his name again. Because like he's actually a very memorable character in the game. But for some reason, when I saw his name on the letter, I was like, who is that? But yeah, I found him in the cave. I didn't finish the cave. I just reached the end. I still need to talk to the guy to give him the letter. I stopped there. Basically, I was just walking throughout the cave, you know, just walking throughout the cave and fighting a bunch of Zubats and whatnot. That's about it. That's all I did. Yeah. So I leveled up my roll to like level 12, I believe, something like that. Yeah. What were you guys saying? Being mad, localizing after the dog shit translation, but yeah, like UMAMUSUME, at least from this, is perfectly fine. At least so far, anyway. What was I saying? Actual dog shit translation looks like you don't need to link it again. We've already seen it. Well, is this another thing? Oh, it's not. Time to skibidi the oh god, fucking. Okay, this and Fash. Okay, yeah, this it's quite a shame because I like the look of these characters. They look quite cute, but damn, that is not very good. Not really made mad. Okay, I'm mad. But don't worry, you didn't really miss anything. Yeah. Take localizations very seriously because 99% of the time, people hating on it either don't understand how difficult it is or are part of some culture war BS. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. With that said, I do have some issues with some subtitles in anime. Sometimes. Bob Solly. I'm reading chat. How to kill a game through. The Union Syndrome getting actual dog shit localization was sad to see. Is there like a mod to make it have a better translation? In any case, yeah, moving on. We use dated expressions from the 30s to 60s to show Yukinobijan's small town upbringing and innocence. Oh, okay. Very interesting. A character's word choice expresses their culture and history. That's very true. A word choice of even a single line can help convey the speaker's identity. Indeed, quite true. Honestly, like, this was a really, really good idea. I wonder how much time it took to come up with something like this. Creating authenticity. The challenge. A character's speech in English needs to have as much charm and flavor. I can't read. Let me try this again. Challenge. A character's speech in English needs to have as much charm and flavor as in Japanese. The solution being, we research the character's culture and surroundings and make their voice authentic to real life. What does that mean, chat? What does that mean? Yes. Oh, here we go, chat. Agnes Digital. Man, she is so cute. I wish I had Agnes Digital. She looks adorable. I like her OG form more than her Halloween version. I think it's Halloween. Yeah. I think I can read this. Hata marang. Oh, she's saying like I can't get enough. This is a. No, this is like I can't get enough. No, she's saying I can't get enough. I think, right? Am I crazy here? Say there, you know Japanese, right? Isn't she saying like I can't get enough or something? I believe. Yeah. Interesting. Okay, this is definitely not the right translation, but I mean, it still portrays the same thing though. It still has the same meaning at the end of the day. Yeah. Whatever this is, then play Pokemon soon. Keep stalling, but have you seen what I put in Lost Star Discord? No, I have not seen it. Well, we can check that afterwards. I'm not done jorking. Well, we'll have a lot of time. It could be interpreted the same. Yeah, definitely. 1 hour per page, imagine. It also be translated to this is amazing. Yeah, a little bit. Can get enough of this amazing, can mean the same. But yeah, definitely. Keep stalling, I'm jorking it. Ugh, damn, so many people jorking it in chat. The fan service is unreal. Oh. Fan service is unreal. Interesting. No, but that's a good one though. That is a good one. Because she is that kind of character. Especially the initial part. She is the kind of character to definitely like be really into it. However, I will say, I think putting it like, oh, I can't get enough or something like that, you know? Or I can't get enough of this fan service. Or I can't get enough of the fan service. Yeah, I can't get enough of the fan service. Wait, or this fan service? Yeah, I can't. Ooh, wait, I'm very slowly going back to the side games translation as I keep thinking about it. Ah, fuck's sake. Maybe they were right. Yeah, maybe they were right. I can't get enough of the fan service. Nah, okay, you know what? Whatever. They never mind. They're right. They're right. They did the right thing. They did the right thing. Right back in an hour food time. Okay. See you soon, Mike. See you soon. It's kind of crazy how I just end up getting into the same conclusion as I keep thinking about it. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely makes a lot of sense. Not one-to-one, I'm mad. Unfortunately, they were right. As much as I hate to admit it, unfortunately, they were right. And by they, I mean side games. Yeah. There are a lot of ways to portray it. I nudge. It would be so funny. A little bit. Hey, I'm not even stalling, bro. I'm not even stalling. We were talking about it, man. We were talking about I'm not even stalling, man. Come on, come on. Okay, just calm down, Tempest. Calm down. Just chill a little bit. Chill a bit. I am not gonna rush the presentation. We need to talk about it and see what it has to say. We're not just gonna read it and not think about it and forget about it. You know, there would be no point if I was just here to read everything and just move on with my day. I actually want to think about this and give my own opinion and discuss it with chat, or else there wouldn't be any point, or else I wouldn't be looking through this. Localization team inside game how literally helps the English learners to song for example, how localization team works very closely with the JP science. Interesting. Good luck one-to-one some stuff. The game would lack all of it. Yeah, definitely. You can't really go one-to-one for some stuff, unless it's like super formal stuff. You know, you can't. If you want to portray personality, you can't just go for one-to-one, I guess. It's not exactly a good idea. It would definitely lose a lot of its charm. So you definitely need to... You definitely can't go one-to-one. Yeah, 2 hours, but 3 pages in? Hopefully not. Hopefully not. The localization side games do that. I hate this Christmas thing. That's it. Yeah, the Christmas one is a little bit silly. Yeah. Or it's just just weird. Yeah, definitely. A lot of places they have holidays though. Yeah, they do. But for, like it's literally Christmas ogre for Christmas ogre. It's literally Christmas for the Christmas ogre. I mean, so you know. The inner digital horse is described as a hentai for. Oh, really? That's interesting. That's pretty cool. G1 and Turf. Oh, wow. Oh, interesting. Okay, moving on. Find a platform that an otaku character is likely to use. Shape the character's speech pattern with expressions that people on those platforms are actually using. Convincingly authentic speech. Yeah, I would say so. Yeah. And honestly, to be honest, what she said in Japanese is a very Japanese term. You know, no one in English, or no one in the US, I guess, or English-speaking countries, or just outside of Japan, they don't just say, I can't get enough, you know? It works in Japanese because Japanese is a very context-heavy language, but in English, it doesn't exactly work that way. So they can't exactly just go for I can't get enough, to be honest. Yeah, so it was a good idea to go for that one. Oh, here we go, chat. The Daitoku Hirios. Goddamn, she is so goddamn cute. Ugh. I want that Daitoku Helios. I'm not gonna lie. I actually want her a lot. She is so adorable. And I really like the way she talks. Or the way she speaks. It's quite a funny one. Yeah. Digital ever say anything outright perverted in the actual game? I have no idea. That does not exactly mean yeah, hentai doesn't exactly mean like perverted. It just means weird. Literally speaking, it just means weird. Yeah, but a lot of the time it's also used as like perverted, I believe. Yeah. Or pervert. Yeah. She's not a pervert then. Well, I don't know, to be honest. All in for the white creature, so true. But I'm probably not gonna pull for her though, unfortunately. That's where issues come up with the VA compared to text. Because in a lot of cases, the localizers don't get the audio just... Oh, that's also true, that's a good point. Anything I see about digital on Twitter is always pervert related. Yeah, I'm not too sure like if she is like a pervert, like straight up. We have this text of Agnes Digital also only because of localization that Side Games does. Wait, what? Text, what? You're talking about like the alt? Yeah, I know the alt. Yeah, has some very interesting text. Fuzzy navigation with pure euphoria of being within breathing distance of the proceeding. I mean, this makes sense. I think this is fine. It's completely fine. Yeah, it's pretty good though. Pretty good. It is very in character. Yeah. Asking if she's actually a pervert or just weird. I think she's just weird and not exactly a pervert. I think. Yeah. Yeah. She is coming soon, right? Helios, I think, yeah, soon-ish. Maybe next month or something. I'm not too sure. Okay, let's see. The challenge. Unlike otaku culture, gyaru culture is not very well known outside of Japan. I really wonder about that. I am not too sure if that's true or not. I mean, I'm not like a whole organization, and I don't exactly have the data for that. So I'm not exactly sure if it is true or not. But I feel like in the otaku sphere kind of deal, gyarus are very well known, no? I think? Yeah, solution. We found a parallel culture whose expressions could convey... I'm kind of hungry. Could convey a chaotic, fun personality. Gen Z. Oh my goodness, chat. Oh my goodness. And honestly, they are completely right. It definitely fits. It definitely fits. That's a great idea. Why not go even further and make it a pretty rainbow curry? Don't hate, let her cook, I mean. Why not go all in and make it an umesta-worthy rainbow curry? The umesta, I think it's pretty good. It's like Instagram, so what she's talking about. Does she... Pega... Oh, I don't know what that is. Rainbow curry. Tsukuru shika. I thought I heard something. Let her cook. Let her cook. I don't know about this one. Let her cook. Wait a second. I think I'm getting caught up on my own bias. Yes, that's the issue. I'm being caught up how do I say this? I'm being influenced by my own bias. Because I personally don't exactly like the term, I guess. I mean, well, I don't dislike it, I guess. I can't really say I dislike it. It just sounds weird. That's the issue. Seeing it on an anime character, that's the problem. And that's the immediate response that everybody has. Seeing Let Her Cook on an anime character. However, I guess it makes sense by the end of it. At the end of the day, I mean. Wait, what are you guys saying, though? What are you guys saying? 6-7? Yes. My issue with Helios isn't their premise or Gyaru not being well known, but more their conclusion that Gen Z brain rot was the best alternative. Valley Girl here, that was the most dogshit take. Maybe. 7% Japanese exclusive thing. Yeah, kinda, yeah. Coming out this December. What do you mean you have time to... Ah, okay, never mind. I thought she was closer. Don't hate, let her cook is perfect. It is so funny how many people hate on these localizations in particular when they're perfect. It might be pretty good, yeah. I'm curious, you are so upset about this, about people's opinion. It's kind of funny seeing how strong of a reaction you have whenever you see someone else's take. You don't know, let him cook? Of course I know. It makes sense, Igor. Like Saigam's cook. Yeah, she's supposed to be cringy. Is she? She also enjoys most localizers. This cherry pie is so good I could die. Cherry pie is so bad I could die. Maybe. Nah, it does the emote. When people use Oshi, that's not a global friendly word, so true. This one, but largely because to me stuff like that is too easy to not age. Well, when you add in the localization, I think aging or whatever, I think that's whatever, you know. I think the fact that it does age is kind of whatever. It doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Yeah. The team rank are getting updated. They already got updated, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they already got updated. So I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah, for me, in my opinion, aging, it doesn't, like, because, like, it's whatever. It's a product of its own time, so it makes sense it's using terms of its own time, you know? It doesn't matter if it's aged or not. Yeah. Oh, the team rank. Oh, wait. When you said team rank, I was thinking about the team trials. Never mind. Wait, is the team rank actually updated? We can check that afterwards. But if it is, that's pretty sick. I saw someone mentioning it on Twitter. But I didn't know if he was right or not. Yeah. Yeah, everything is a product of its time, so, like, you can... If you make, like, something that would stand this, what's the term? If you make something that would never be aged, it wouldn't have, like, any charm. It would just be neutral, you know? It wouldn't really have any personality in it. Well, maybe... yeah, like, kinda. No, it would be a little bit more complicated to do. I really don't believe that aging a product is an issue. It doesn't... I don't see the point in not doing it. Also, hello, Gumi. It is team trials? Wait, what? It's cringy modern JP aesthetics and culture anyway, so... is it? I don't think Yarus are cringe in Japan, are they actually? I don't think that's true. It never really seemed that way. Hit top 3 white sparks in the game with 70 whites and gold. Oh, damn, nice, that's pretty sick. Used to move on from my childhood to think the world has not moved on. It's like, if aging was a problem, people wouldn't, like, make references to other things, you know? Like, for example, 100 Girlfriends. They make so many goddamn references. Or Lucky Star, you know? They also make, like, a bunch of references to other things. And that ages the product, but people still liked it. You know, it doesn't really make it worse if it is aged or not. It just shows what kind of stuff happened or people were into back then. Yeah. Talking about the Great Depression, the World War I, so true. You know what? So true. 100K over SS, so gonna get a lot of carrots when the episode comes. I'm not. I wonder how many I'll get. Don't really have a lot of rating, I feel. I haven't really been updating my team. I probably should. Uses 70s to 80s slang. Yeah, I've noticed. I actually noticed that. Why? Because with internet stuff, some stuff gets forgotten very quickly too. So the aging wouldn't be considered in a long time span. But it's a short one, I guess. But again, it's kind of whatever. Gen Z, on the other hand, don't worry about it. It's fine. Go against standard beauty of Japan. They're meant to be cringy by design, by those who started the other thing. Again, I don't think nowadays, like nowadays it's not cringy. Yeah. So I don't think it's meant to be cringy. Aruhi Suzumiya, that is a very old one. Yes. Moving on here. At the end of the day, chat. Let her cook. Low-key, it makes sense. You know, yes, it's weird seeing an anime girl saying this. This is why people don't like it. People like the people that don't like this are just having a knee-jerk reaction to it because it's strange. You know, it's not necessarily a natural thing to see. Because, you know, it's a video game, it's an anime girl. People are not used to seeing something like this in a video game with an anime girl. That's why they don't like it. It's their own personal bias getting in the way, not because it's like not fitting for the character. At least in my opinion, anyway. Yeah. At the end of the day, it definitely does fit relatively well with Daitoku Helios. You can't really do it any other way, even. Okay. I don't remember any other way, I believe. Yeah. Character voice consistency. So challenge 1. Speech style risks changing with different translators at the helm. Challenge 2. Individual translators' knowledge needs to be spread team-wide for consistent character voice. Man, localization is kind of rough, huh? Solution. Purposeful task assignment and frequently updated guidelines help character speech stay consistent and help build the team's collective expertise. Okay. I guess Haru's way to talk is meant to be not accepted in society and to be met with people not accepting it because Gyaru is meant to go against social standards, so Gen Z talk is perfect. Not Veliger. You're saying some very weird terms, Ruse. I don't think it's that serious. I don't think it's that deep, you know? In my opinion, I don't think like a Gyaru in Japan or whatever is thinking about that kind of stuff. You know, I think they just like the funny word and they say the funny word and they like the funny makeup, so they use the funny makeup. I don't think it's that serious, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. Also, hello for this time, welcome. We in the soup tonight? We are definitely in the soup tonight. You're gonna make her speak in the early 2000s. Internet lead speak and has cheeseburger. No, that wouldn't really fit, to be honest. Yeah, because no one speaks that way these days, I guess, and I guess that's the issue. Yeah. These are as a trend to go against Japan. Do you not know the history of Gyarus? No, I don't, and I don't think I need to. Because even Gyarus these days probably don't. Because again, a Gyaru in Japan, most likely, I would bet real money that Gyarus in Japan these days most likely are just, oh, I like the way this girl dresses, I'm gonna dress the same. I like speaking this way, so I'm gonna speak the same. Has literally zero to do with history. So it's pointless to argue about history and what things were like back then. It's pointless. It's a mute and irrelevant point. There's There's literally no need to talk about it. Warrior Igor has been talking about maybe. Maybe. Yeah. Again, it's not that deep. People are not thinking about the history. People do what they like to do. And that is it. It's like punk or metal, all countercultures movements. Yeah, I'm sure. But at the end of the day, they're just styles that people like to portray themselves as. You know? I'm sure there are some people that like are thinking about, I guess, the political side of it, but I'm pretty sure that's not the majority. Horrible take, whose? Mine or Rue's? Curious. Guessing you're talking about mine. Please, I know. Entire dialogue to 67. Maybe. That would be funny. Anyway, step 1, personal task assignment. Translators were assigned according to characters they already liked or characters that they had a specialized knowledge regarding. A character's first translation is a passion project. Yeah, I'd say so, yeah. Makes sense. And the casual discussion-based Slack channels. So I guess they use Slack chat. Team members can give and receive feedback on more experimental ideas. What entertains the team is likely to entertain the fan base too. Okay, so they actually have like people that are really into this. That's a good idea. That's nice. Step 3, character-specific guidelines. The initial translator of each character is responsible for creating that character's guidelines. A language quality assurance also checks for readability and consistency. Well, guidelines, character overview. My stomach hurts. So what? Are you saying, Curious, that a Gyaru these days in the modern world about... What do you mean? Are you saying that the Gyaru these days in the modern world is doing all of this, or is doing all the stuff that she does because she wants to counter the culture to Japan's beauty standards and wants to go against the social norm, you know, and doesn't want to be part of what people consider pretty? Is that what you're saying? Are all of them thinking that way? You know, is that the normal way of thinking for Gyarus? Is that why they dress the way they dress? They talk the way they talk. Is Helios? Yes. Fuck no. I refuse to believe that a person acts that way. Literally, what Gyarus are up to today, standing out, is not socially accepted in Japan. Okay, I believe that part. You know? Yeah, definitely. I'm sure that part of why they do the way they do is because they want to stand out, I mean. This dude. Okay, calm down, Curious. Chill, okay? Let's not call ourselves names, and let's have a civil discussion. Let's have a civil discussion, okay? Anyway, as I was saying, I'm sure that again, like, you have such a visceral reaction whenever you hear or read someone else's opinion on something. Like, Jesus Christ. Anyway, moving on. Like I was saying, I agree with the part of wanting to stand out, definitely, because yeah, that's definitely a thing in Japan. But let's see, what was Ruth saying? Social standards, history. My stomach hurt. I'm back reading. Tell me, what was that? Like, he's saying like they're meant to be cringy. Well, I mean, I'm sure they are cringy to a lot of people, actually. Yeah, you know what? I'm sure they are cringy to a lot of people that are not into like standing out and whatnot. Since Japan is so into the what is it? Into the not standing out. meant to go against society and social standards, talking in a way that others wouldn't be talking. I just think they want to stand out. That is it. I just think that they like the style and want to stand out. I'm back reading. So it's like. No, but like at the same time, like yeah, definitely they want to stand out, but it's not like some kind of movement. You know, they want to do what they like to do. Again, like I was saying, yeah, definitely they want to stand out, and that is not the norm in Japan. The norm in Japan is not standing out. But the reason why they want to stand out is not because they want to go against the rules. It's because they want to express themselves. You know, they want to do what they like to do. And I refuse to believe that they're choosing the Gyaru path because, no, fuck the system, I'm gonna do it this way. No, they do it because they like expressing themselves that way. And they're also going against the system by doing it that way. I really believe so. I really believe so. Being mad at trivial things, also very true. I got two Twitter warriors, me and Curious, maybe. My stomach hurts. Ugh. That water... That water... Ugh, maybe I shouldn't have drank that water. Not every person follows movements and cultures for anything other than aesthetic reasons, but the reason behind the culture existing is still important to a lot of people. Yeah, definitely. For sure. Yeah, for sure, yeah, sure. Yeah, definitely. Moving on. Did I read this? Oh, fuck. A personal tax assignment, casual discussion based on Slack channels, and character-specific guidelines. Okay, I feel like this part isn't as interesting. This is basically just how they organize their teams and the whole process and project, you know. A sonic similarities, recognizability, and others. Yeah, so not very important. But in any case, I guess that is it. Best mobile game. Oh wow. I guess that is it for the slideshow. Our localization will continue to let trainers experience the world and the characters of UMAMUSUME as intended, with excitement and emotion. As a team, our goal will always be to deliver the best in entertainment by being the best in localization. Definitely a very good idea. Amazing to amazing. Yes. And I guess that is it, chat. I guess that is it. It's overall pretty interesting presentation. I can see why people have... Wait, I didn't see anything about Christmas Oguri. Wasn't it? I thought there was supposed to be something about Christmas Oguri. Well, I guess it wasn't a presentation. Nonetheless, I think it was relatively interesting to see. I can see why people got kind of mad about it. But at the same time, I think those people are rather wrong and they are being caught up on their own bias, to be honest. But alas, you know, people will always be people. Yeah, pretty good. Let me finally stop the recording. I've been recording for like way too long. We do be addressing... what is this? I can't see the emote. What is that emote? And didn't play it in 5 years, so true. Yeah, but you sell gaming bathwater? That would be so funny. It is cool that each person gets to write the character guideline. But Wait, was that how it worked? I didn't notice that. Umane in JP. Is it? Huh, interesting. Imagine your job is to write how Mambo or Stay Gold speaks. Would be a very interesting job. Amazing is good. It's very good. Ine plus Uma. Very true. Very true. Some questionable choices, but overall there are some way worse localization out there. Yeah, definitely, definitely. At the end of the day, I do agree with how they decided to go about doing things. Renogri, bro, you're not being close. So true. So true. If anyone wants to check this, by the way, chat. Wait, did I? There you go. If anyone wants to check this, here's the link. Yeah. Let me close this and this. And you guys mentioned that the team rank is unlocked or higher, I believe. Man, my stomach hurts. So annoying. Let me let me just reply to the message. Oh god, this was like an hour and a half ago.
私は一番の馬娘になる。あんたも一番のトレーナーになってしっかりついてきなさい。
Give me a second, Jack. Give me a second. Oh no, mama.
忘れずチェックしなさいよ。
いいよね。My stomach hurts. I'm dying, chat. I'm dying.
今朝のテレビ占い。
Uh,
いいってなんか微妙。
video botting again, maybe.
悪くないけどどうにかする。
YouTube changing how they. I saw how they. They're gonna count views from the first frame of the video or something. I don't exactly know if that's good or bad, to be honest. Something tells me it's kind of bad, but I don't know. People who are outraged with Uma's localization are looking at it and see Dragon Mail localization. Maybe, but I also think it's also like a mix of. Look, the human brain works. Usually reacts. I heard something. Like the human brain usually reacts very quickly to what they're seeing, you know. Like I read somewhere saying how brains have like two systems, like it's system 1 and system 2. System 1, I said 1 in Portuguese. System 1 is like the reactive system, the one that reacts immediately without exactly thinking too much about the stuff that is in front of him, in front of the person, and gives an immediate reaction and I guess response. And system 2 is a system that actually sees what's in front of the person, analyzes it, thinks about it, and then gives a more informed response. System 1 is way more widely used, chat. Is extremely widely used. That's why that's how a lot of people, or like 90% of people react on the internet. And as you can imagine, a lot of the time, that system does not give accurate responses. Yeah, like even me, for example, I saw Helios's letter cook thing, and I got an immediate response of not exactly liking it. But then I thought about it, I analyzed it, and I noticed, wait a second, no. The reason I don't like this is because it's unusual to see an anime girl using this kind of language, and I'm not used to it, so it's weird. and because of that, I have a knee-jerk reaction to not like it. But if I actually look at it closely, I'll notice how it's actually fitting. Oh my god, yeah, fucking shut up. I'm cooking for shit. Yeah, so yeah, chat. People usually don't use System 2 very often. Yeah, even though they should, you know. I mean, so, you know, it's sometimes it's a little bit complicated to actually notice that. Ooh, that's kind of bad. Maybe I should just choose stamina. So a lot of people bring up Dragon Maid things when talking about. Oh, really? Interesting. Check the old notice. Old notice. We saw the earlier that earlier with Curious. So true. So true. What is this, a biology class? Check the notice. Okay, we'll check that in a little bit. What the fuck? No, what? Oh, where are my greens? I have no greens. Oh my god, Professor. Let me just buy this this stuff. Up tempo, speed eater. Front straight, corner, dodging danger, restless, face corner, dangerous. Without tail. Oh shit, restraint. Restraint and stamina. Wait a second. Wait a second, chat. Remove one, remove one, remove one. Okay. And we get calm. We got calm. Got this, and we got this. Yeah. Wait, maybe I can remove one of these at the top. To be honest, let me remove these two. Maybe Tokyo is useful. Maybe not. This is a little bit more useful. Yeah. Yeah. Oh god, but I don't have 600 stamina. I can't even get stamina 3-star. But maybe stamina 2-star? With 2-star. I'm gonna re-roll this one because I have racing stamina and restraint. Please. God damn it. I would have taken the stamina 1-star, but I didn't even get any fucking... It's so annoying, man. It's so annoying. God damn it, man. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. I actually got some pretty damn good skills and I actually got nothing. Takes longer to use and most reactions are instantaneous. Yes, yes. Very true, 100%. God damn it, man. You in the soup? I am definitely in the soup with this goddamn stomach ache. Ciao. Maruzensky, yo. Didn't need to do that, to be honest, but... Stamina. There we go. Do a 3... well, to start the attack run. Sorry, I didn't notice. I didn't notice. Whatever, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. I died and laugh. I find Zoomer speak funny. Got calm, yeah. Still doing S+ parents. I don't know how to get to better. Parents, why are you on the point with choosing skills? Choosing skills. What do you mean? I just picked everything. You're doing so many races to get as many skill points as possible. Yeah. Yeah, as many skill points as possible. That way I can buy as many skills as possible because I'm just using those characters as parents. They're not like aces or anything like that. So I don't exactly care too much about the stats. Yeah. Lost sword stuff, please. Checking a little bit. So people wanted me to check the notice. Let me open the UMAMUSUME website. UMAMUSUME.
2位ってなんか
UMAMUSUME. News.
悪くないけどもう
New spotlight. Latest updates? I mean, but like, why do you guys want me to check this?
美味しい茶葉も分けてくれるしお役立ち
She's so cute. Bro, she is so goddamn... Jesus Christ, man. She is so hot.
私は一番の
She's so ridiculously hot. Oh.
あんたも一
Oh,
番
they
の
announced this card.
しっかりついてきなさい
Interesting. Oh my god, it's Helios. The event, story event, support card, Shinko
似
Wendy.
合ってるでしょトレセン学園に合格したお祝いでママにもらったのよ
Mail notice. You're using Kita-san for auto? I don't know. I don't know. Champions meeting. Oh, here we go, chat.
呼ばれるわ
Max team ranks increased. New team ranks are scheduled to be added to team trials from around something something on the 18th. Trainers will now be able to increase their team rank above double S. Fucking finally, man.
ってなんか
Man, it took them so long. I'm honestly kind of surprised that it took them this long to include or to increase the rank. That's nice. So are they actually in the game right now? Let me close this. I'll put you guys back here. Are they actually in the game right now? Please say yes. You're serious? Oh, it's tomorrow.
いつでもどこでも相手が誰でも一番でゴールを掲げるそれが私のポリシーよ
Well, we'll see how far I can get. My rank isn't like super high. In my team isn't exactly anything crazy. Like everybody is like outdated. So I kind of need to, except for Copan and Ricky, everybody's outdated. I'm at 370. Damn, that's kind of nuts. I might do some runs off stream. Time to restrain everyone. Retrain everyone. Yeah, I'm kinda. I don't want this. It's gonna take so long. However, I mean, it would make for like a crazy clip, like having everybody at like UF or UG9 or 8 or something, and getting the team rank like insanely high and getting a lot of carrots from it would be kind of sick. Gotta build a team rank, kinda. Anyway, let me check that lost sword thingy that Blue Thunder was talking about. Let me just go here for better music. Let me go to Discord to get the link. What is it? Oh, there we go. Lost sword. Yes. God damn. My stomach hurts, chat. God damn. Jesus. Those are some crazy hips. Jesus Christ. I really like the art style. Kinda cute. Jesus Christ. Holy. Oh. How are those holding those things? Oh god, shit. Ugh. Well, I'm not gonna lie, chat. Maybe I am feeling very nauseous right now. Oh, that looks sick. Whoa. Alright, pretty cool. God damn. God damn, those tits look crazy. Huh? Why is she... What is she doing over the counter, chat? She's like looking at her like... Bro, what are you doing? You're disrupting my customers. Well, maybe she's not actually, to be honest. We got armpit. Very interesting, yeah, very interesting. Oh damn. She got a secretary uniform. Getting UG team rank. Oh yeah, and no, definitely not. No, definitely not. The majority is double S, so makes sense that I'm not getting UG. LG would be perfect. That would be kind of funny. Do you make a lot of characters? Yeah. I know. Like, I'm not expecting to get a higher rank. I was just saying that it would be kind of sick, though. That's one big ball. Very true. She looks very healthy. She definitely looks very healthy. Very, very healthy. Sorry. Maybe just watch you sleep? Not exactly. Really want to watch you sleep, huh? Some chain things? Definitely. The costume do be peak. The skin do indeed be peak. Those knee socks, man, with the garter belts. The bra, you know. Why is it so good, shit? Why is it so good? Why is it so good? Oh, damn. I like the face. Definitely cooking, chat. Definitely cooking. Call Daitoku Hill this week quick. Because they do be cooking. Oh, Tempest Connect looks kinda sus. What the fuck? This isn't Princess Connect? Yo, maybe I gotta go back, huh? Maybe I gotta go back. Very interesting. Very interesting. I would definitely like to beat that boss, huh? I like how the arm is cut off. A little bit cut off. Very interesting. I don't want to end stream, but I feel so sick. I feel so nauseous. I would like to know too, Sider. I would like to know too. I think it was that water. You know, the water tasted a little bit weird, to be honest. I think it was tap water, but usually I don't have any problems with tap water. But maybe the water in that jar needed to be changed or something, I don't know. Maybe I don't eat tap water anymore. Mosquito water, maybe. What time is it? 2? Quick 2-hour stream. God damn it. I guess I'll just come back tomorrow, chat. We'll just come back tomorrow, you know? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, we'll just go back tomorrow. We'll play Pokemon tomorrow. Yeah. Let me change the title of the stream, I guess. Whoops. There you go. Save. Yeah. The pick rest option, so true. God damn, I really wanted to play more Pokemon. Ugh, I can't though. Ugh. Yeah, chat. I guess that's it for today. I close the game. That's it for today, chat. I want water, but I can't drink water. What the fuck? Maybe, I mean, I'll get different water. Yeah. I'll come back tomorrow, chat. Tomorrow we'll just play Pokemon and some Chaos Zero Nightmare, I guess. What is this? Yeah. I thought those were tits for a second. Vodka in Ireland, that was Carl's introduction. The fuck? That's kind of funny. Yeah. Well, chat, thank you for coming. Word of the day is stomach hurty. Yeah. I'll see what I got tomorrow. Yeah. Eat water and let it cool. I guess. Bad water, definitely. That's a pretty good word. Goodbye, chat. Goodbye. Stay well, chat. Take care. Goodbye, chat.